Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something pretty cool, a system for transforming your life that's actually borrowed from, of all places, the high-stakes world of surgery. It's all about a simple tool that can totally change the game when it comes to hitting your goals.
All right, to really get this, let's start with a story. Picture this.
Okay, so you're in a modern operating room. You know the scene. The bright lights, the beeping monitors, and a whole team of absolute experts. Surgeons, nurses, anesthesiologists, all ready to go.
And this is a routine operation. Something they've done 1,000 times. Everyone's calm, cool, and collected. But here's the thing. Even with all that brain power in the room, there's this hidden danger that statistics tell us is very, very real.
So, what is that danger? You might be surprised. It has nothing to do with a lack of skill. Nope. It's a simple, common human flaw, one that you and I have too, especially when things get stressful.
So what's the fix? Well, the answer, and really the whole secret we're going to unpack today, it all boils down to a single moment and a surprisingly simple piece of paper. So, right in the middle of all the prep, a junior nurse speaks up. She asks a really simple question about whether the blood supply is ready. And suddenly, there's this pause. You know that feeling? The one where everyone in the room realizes they all assume someone else took care of it. But instead of panicking, the team just turns to their system. Pinned to the wall is a 19-step checklist. And, yep, there it is, a little line item that confirms the mistake. The blood is not ready. A quick phone call is made, and just like that, a total disaster is avoided.
And look, this isn't just some nice little story. When this idea was rolled out to hospitals all over the globe, the results were just mind-blowing. Patient deaths after surgery plummeted by nearly half, a 47% drop. I mean, think about that. That's a staggering number of lives saved.
And here's the visual proof right here. Major complications, they dropped by more than a third. It's just such a powerful, undeniable example of what happens when brilliant people decide to trust a simple system instead of just relying on their own memory. So this gets you thinking, right? If these absolute top-tier experts need a safety net like this, what does that say about us, in our day-to-day lives?
Well, it all boils down to one simple idea. We're all human. The checklist doesn't exist because surgeons are bad at their jobs. It exists because they're human. When the pressure is on, our brains are wired to forget the small, obvious stuff to focus on the big thing. It's a feature, not a bug.